along towards her stall and the red light goes on. Ready for race 6.
We will be waiting on an attendant.
All in the gates. Favouritism with Watch Me Dance. And racing, Maginica took a backward step at the start with Falcon Crest dropping straight to the rear. Adornment actually won the break from Position of Power, and Watch Me Dance firing up there early on. Maginica making headway after that sluggish beginning. Charges up on the inside now, lobs into the box seat actually. Not to be missed is over on the inside from Friaresque, and then Scoreline, who couldn't go the pace early on. Out the back, second from last, we didn't expect that. And Falcon Crest is at the rear of the field. By the 1,000 metres they go. It's Adornment that was left in front. Out by a length on Position of Power. Back on the inside, Maginica. Watch Me Dance getting a great run up there fourth. Then came Not to be Missed. Over on the inside, a further 3/4 Friaresque. And 2 lengths behind those, Scoreline and also Falcon Crest keeping company together. 650 left to go. They sweep off the riverside behind Adornment, who leads the way. Running second over on the outside is Position of Power. Maginica heeled along as Adornment rolls away from them. Watch Me Dance. Now McGruddy just biding his time there, elects to go. He pulls around the heels of Position of Power. Not to be missed as tracked up beautifully near the fence, following Adornment into the home straight. Friaresque now peels to the outside. Position of Power had to steady off heels. Watch Me Dance accelerated quickly. 200 to go. She hit the front. Friaresque comes at her with Not to be Missed on the inside. Watch Me Dance in the middle. Not to be missed the inside. Friaresque is the outer. 3 of them. They'll go to the line. Not to be missed on one rein. Not to be missed has just won from Watch Me Dance. Friaresque ran third. A great 3-horse battle behind those Maginica, followed then by the tiring Adornment. Position of Power. Scoreline finishing back there in the field, and last all the way was Falcon Crest. Not to be missed, making use of the lightest weight that this grey's ever carried in his career. The blinkers coming off again, and on one rein, literally one rein, just flying away. The near side rein on his inside there for all to see. And he's just done a little too well for Watch Me Dance. You could see Shooter McGruddy just counting the clock until he really had to go at the last moment. She accelerated, she got there quickly, but Not to be missed was powering up on the rail, and Friaresque was down the outside running on 8.324. The numbers. Maginica holding fourth, got a great run after being a little bit slowly into stride. 1:31.04 and ahead by half a length. The margins 36.71. The closing sectional. Training double today for Adam Durant, ridden by Clint Johnston Porter by Danehill Express out of Misty Donna. And its 7th win from 21, but it has been almost 500 days since the grey last saluted. Raced by Oakland Park and Rene Durant. Watch Me Dance. Another minor placing for the I'm All the Talk filly out of Coventry to Rio. Sean McGruddy for the Steve Wool stable. And in third placing, Friaresque, a Blackfriars Pearlesque gelding. Lackdale Romilly for trainer Liz Strimple. So Adornment left in front. Now that wasn't part of the script. We all expected that Scoreline would just rock straight to the lead, but it was out the back and never ever got anywhere near the speed today. And that changed the complexion of the race around considerably, but today this grey puts his best foot forward, and with the 54.5 kilos certainly made the absolute most of it. Race 7, the Mrs. Max handicap over 1,000 coming up next, with 7 Guns of Navarone and 9 Glasgow Girl both out there. A field of 7 being a pay 1-2. Let's go downstairs and catch up with Brittany. She's at the interview station once again, with a wild and woolly looking Adam Durant.
Yes, for the second time today I have Adam Durant here, and Adam, not to be missed. This is a race you had forecast even before last run 7 days ago that you'd be backing up into today. What were you thinking during the run?
Yeah, we were sort of hoping originally to hold the box seat, but you know, talking to Clint, we sort of knew that he's not really a real barrier horse that can fly out, so we were happy enough to go the 2 back the fence. It's always a nice soft cosy run, but you're just going to need a lot of luck. So again, we just took our medicine rather than drive him up, and found that spot. And yeah, it was just a matter of getting luck at the right time, and I thought there was one to beat. Obviously, Watch Me Dance. I had huge respect for her, and probably at her top we wouldn't be beating her. But just watching her last couple of starts, I think the champion fillies and that might have taken a bit out of her. and she might be one to look for next prep. So I was reasonably confident today. Willie said just pulled his head off last start. Willie's one of those riders that can make one that's pulling its face off, not look like it's pulling that hard. And he come back in, he just said this thing just pulled me out of the saddle the whole race and basically just choked him down. So 7 Day probably took the edge off him a little bit, and gear adjustments with the blinkers off, and he's probably back to his best, which was good enough for today.
A thought on your other runner in Adornment who found herself out in front?
Yeah, she was good. She's working towards the staying races again. We've had a couple of little, just small setbacks with her feet. So she's not quite at the fitness levels where we're ready yet. She'll need one more conditioning run, and then look for her at Belmont over the 2200s. That's her wheelhouse, and she'll give them something to chase once she's rock hard.
In the next, you have This'll Test You. We're all looking forward to seeing the return of this mare. How has she come back this preparation? We know she's been a real handful over the journey.
Yeah, she's always got you on your toes, but she's keeping herself in good order down at the saddling yard, and her training's been really good. She will come on in fitness. She's a big, strong girl now, so she will improve fitness-wise. But I'm happy where she's at. We just got to contend with two, well, not just two. There's a full field of nice horses, but two very talented horses, I feel. So if she was to run in the first three today, I'd be walking away pretty happy.
What about the run of Beret in the previous? Absolutely flashing home.
Yeah, great effort, wasn't it? She's all the horses are going well. Testament to the team at home. They're turned our form around. We were a little bit lacklustre for sort of 6 or 8 weeks there, but we're every horse is running through the line hard, which I always like to see. So it's good.
All right, well done. Adam Durant there after the victory of Not to Be Missed brings up a double, and looking forward to seeing This'll Test You go around in the next race. But Not to Be Missed drops 5.5 kilos, and under Clint Johnson Porter, even with just that one rein, takes out the Devil's Lair handicap.